corner, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing in at 155 pounds. From Boston, Massachusetts, he's representing Back to Basics. And ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for tonight. He makes his MMA debut. Let's hear it for Eric Huynh. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, holding an amateur mixed martial arts record of 1 victory and no defeats. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. From Hanover, Massachusetts, he's representing South Shore Sport Fighting. Let's hear it for Damien the Omen Galati.
When the action begins, our referee in charge of this fight is Kevin McDonald.
If we see Huynh on a double A, Galati will grab a Kimura lock from that position and try to take the back. So look out for that.
Black trunks for Eric Huynh. We've got the gold and gray trunks for Damien Galati.
Yeah, he's got a dragon print. Those are pretty cool.
Ooh. Big left hand right out the gate for Huynh.
Matchup.
Fast hands from Huynh right out the gate.
Inside kick from Huynh.
You can kind of see that karate background from the angle of his punches right out the gate from Galati.
Nice body kick. That's going to be there from an open stance.
Huynh, man, throwing with aggression.
I like the flow of the kicks of Galati, though. Good
Galati's got
distance.
his chin up in the air as he's backing up. And Huynn's pressuring forward. Oh,
whoa,
nice
big
counter
right.
there. Oh, you see that swelling up around the eye. Ooh, another big right.
That right's finding its home.
Couple great jobs hitting that right hand off the feints from Galati. That's what's really setting it up is the feints.
Huynh, though, right in his face still.
Huynh looking to trip that leg. Good balance from Galati.
Ooh, big right.
That right sounded like it landed. Yeah, a lot of subtle little feints here. Ooh,
both landing hooks.
Right hook. Ooh, Huynh landed big there.
Huynh, very big shot.
That was a great right hand from him.
Galati ate it pretty well.
Big difference in this open stance matchup versus the one before in Silva versus Gomes is, you know, Galati's really looking for that jab. And Huyn's using some of it too, and that can help to set up that power shot. It's trickier to land. You have to be very careful about the angle that you throw it at. But it does help to set up the power hand.
Great take on that open stance, and you get that rear hand landed nicely for Huynh.
Huynh is a monster, man. I love the way Huyn's kind of lowering his level and then coming over the top with that overhand.
Yeah, and he's eating some shots to make the entry to land his own, so very tough kid. Relying on some durability in his approach for his own attack.
It doesn't seem weathered whatsoever, though.
No, he seems to just accept the fact that he's in a fist fight.
Oh, that landed.
Did that? Wow. Crisp kick right there.
And he's not afraid to lower his head into the pocket, eat a couple to give a couple. A lot of composure in that first round for the debut and win. Big punches landed that looked like they hurt Galati, but Galati got some big strikes in of his own that wobbled the eyes of Eric Huynh a couple of times. There was a lot of back and forth action and tiny momentum shifts in that first 3 minutes.
Galati looked a little frustrated at the end of that round. He kind of motioned with his hand like darn, like he made a mistake or something, so I want him to just wipe the slate clean, start the second round brand new. Not a lot of grappling.
No, no. None of it so far. These two want to bang. I mean, we keep saying it, but it's crazy how, you know, these guys have, you know, one fight combined, and the level that they're at with the striking, they look really good.
Two good grapplers, I guess, prefer maybe to just strike it out. Galati definitely in a fight. Eric Huynh right in his face. He's dancing too. My goodness.
The crowd loving it.
Some hips on that man.
He's enjoying the moment.
Getting his tempo. Oh, but he ran right into that right hand.
Oh my, these guys.
Right forward.
He danced his way into the zone. Landed a big head
Huge
kick.
combo.
Great combinations from Eric Huynh there.
Smooth 1-2 lead high kick. That was high level.
I hope he's going for that Kimura.
Almost got his back taken for a moment.
Hey, even if it doesn't work, that little Kimura trap, it got him out of that single leg attempt and back into open space where he wants to be.
He uses that a lot.
Like a little, like a Sakuraba instructional right there. That was very nicely done.
Oh, big right hand from Huynh.
Clean right hand. Both these guys, great chins.
Galati wants it right back. Huynh starting to change the levels a little more with his kicks. Oh, again.
That's adding up.
Yep. Galati hadn't checked that. Oh, now he's going inside too.
Great
Both
fake
legs getting
too.
beat up. Inside, outside. Galati's got to see these and check some of these or get out of range.
He's got to answer that. Has to. Both guys' mouth open a little bit.
Yep. He's slowing down a little bit.
Big shot.
Trading in the phone booth.
Man, Eric Huynh throws with fury.
And it looks like he's getting the better of these exchanges despite Galati finding a home for his weapons too.
But Huynh's got a mark over the side of his head too.
Yeah, they've both been in the firefight here.
Huynh is just very deliberate with his strikes, where Galati's kind of trying to find opportunities.
Yeah, he's feinting a lot, but he needs a little more volume here. He's falling behind on the scorecards.
You check that one a bit.
Huyhn's definitely sitting down on the strikes a little bit more bad intentions behind him. But good pop and jab from Galati there. I like how it comes from a low angle with that kind of karate stance. He pops it up, uppercuts and shovels a couple of times. He's had some good, effective moments with that.
Yep, and then he switches it to the check hook sometimes. It can be tough to see which punch it's going to be when it's coming from that weird angle.
They both landed there. It looks like Huynh got wobbled, but he's back in the pocket.
Oh, Galati looking to get a takedown. Can't lock his hands. Oh, Huyhn's tagging now. Galati's hurt.
We'll say 20 seconds before we see our first low round of the day. I don't know. Looks like Huynh might have him hurt with 18 seconds left to go. Galati showing his toughness after a good knee to the body and a couple strikes upstairs.
Huynh looking for a trick. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, welcome to the part of commentating where you might get sweat and blood on you. You will get wet on this ride.
Hey, no problem.
That's why I wore this shirt tonight, because other shirts had blood on them already. So
I'm wearing red now on.
Good
That's
idea.
how it goes. But Eric Huynh and Damian Galati through 6 minutes in a firefight where you're seeing little bits and pieces of everything that hasn't quite gone to the ground. We're working on some technical issues for the mother effing minute right here. We'd love to get Miguel's take, but we'll be back to that after intermission. He's enjoying himself, though. Emily getting us ready. We're going to take a look at this replay. Look at that right hand from Galati, but then Huynh comes back on the 1-2 head kick, catches the counter. Good firefights where this is what I mean by Huynh. He's eating them, but he's looking like he's just getting the better of these exchanges, backing his opponent up, looking more poised at the end of these firefights, even though he's definitely getting cracked a couple times.
Huynh is a warrior, the way that he's coming forward and throwing those, all of his shots, flying knee to the body.
Swinging the hips around again, staying loose. I think that looseness is playing a big part in why he's starting to build some momentum. I like the lead hand play that that we're seeing here. Using that pawing with the lead hand to find the range. Oh, good entry by Galati, but oh. Way to scramble by Huynh. That Wizard saved him. Oh, but good trip by Galati. Way to elevate that leg. He's got the back.
Yes. That underhook is saving him.
Right, but the underhook saving him. Oh, now into guard.
Huynh keeping that underhook is keeping him out of a dire position right now.
Trying for a Kimura.
There's that Kimura trap again.
Oh, there we go. Oh, the leg's not over though. He might use it to sweep.
He's got different options right here to gain an advantage. Good Kimura sweeper. Down. Whoa, that's getting nasty behind the arm. Behind the back.
But his legs aren't over to be able to pin the head down.
Good, yes.
A little bit of a dejected look from Galati.
Yeah, he looks
might have
tired.
sold hard for that.
Yeah, but he's might be dejected, but he might be baiting him too. His hands are low, but he's looking like he's trying to throw something big.
Another big shot, and he gets him down.
He has to work fast, though. He's most likely down 2 right now.
Yeah, got to get to work with some punches, even from half guard there, just something to get into his face.
Still got a ton of heart in the tank, though, this Damian Galati, knowing what he needs to do. Huynh throwing punches from his knees on the get-up. An animal this kid is.
Oh, yeah, 1 minute to go. Man, Galati going for another takedown. He's still in it. He's still working hard.
Non-stop attack from Huynh. I love the aggression. Galati all heart in this tank.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, another one. Now Huynh's getting a little tired.
45 seconds.
He's labored from his efforts.
This is crazy. Wow.
Who wants some more, boys? "30 seconds to make a statement."
Trying to back fist. Both of these guys just everything emptied out of the tank from these two.
Oh, Huynh coming forward.
I don't care if these punches are labored. I love the heart. Crowd's going nuts, cheering on Galati, trying to get this last takedown. Huynh working the body to the end.
Yeah, I love that he's punching to the end.
Back and forth they go. The judges were needed at some point tonight. It turns out, after all finishes until Damian Galati and Huynh go 3 rounds to the distance in an all-out war. What a scrap between these two. Sock'em robots.
To have them both standing in front of each other, hands down, kind of wavering, that was like storybook stuff right there.
They were just trying to breathe. Make the most of the last 30-second run that they had in this war. What a battle.
Looking at each other like, why won't you die?
Fight of the year contender for the Emmys right there.
Oh, the crowd loved it, man. They were into it every second. Coming down to the wire. We'll see how it goes down on the judges' scorecards, which I'm about to collect for the first time. I forgot. I never do that.
Super impressed with Huynh. Being a bit of a brawler myself, I love the way that he was just coming forward, ripping shots.
Pure aggression, even when, especially early in the fight, he was getting tagged with some shots.
He figured that distance out a bit, though.
Yep, started changing the levels, going to the leg kicks, inside, outside.
Was creative, too, almost like doing some magic with his hands, landing the kicks.
Yep.
Then when you're nervous about the kicks, he's hitting you with punches.
Yep, stayed loose the whole time. Oh, it goes for the uppercut. Galati times it. This is the first shot where they went to the ground.
Man, those body knees were brutal.
I know, they were happening right in front of us, some of them, and those hurt.
And without hesitation, too. As soon as he was clinching, bang, right to the knees.
Yep. Yeah, that's what you love to see. You know, he's just flowing through it. There's no thought about, okay, I'm here, here's what I throw.
Yeah.
He's just in there fighting, you know, in its purest form. just sending it, really.
Yeah, the techniques had been uploaded into his database, and he knew what he was throwing.
Yep. And this guy's making his debut.
Yeah, it didn't look like it, man, no. But that's what they're doing, back to basics. I gotta say, they have some great coaching, great training partners over there, and it's showing.
Here comes Andy with the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Mike Mena scores this contest 29-28 for Damian Galati. Judge Marcel Varela scores this contest 29-28 for Eric Huynh. And Judge Mark Cardarelli scores this contest 29-28, giving you your winner by split decision, Damian.
Taylor tape with this lightweight scrap. Igor Zaltzman, 19 years old, very young, against Eric Huynh at 21. Zaltzman 5'9", Eric Huynh 5'10". Zaltzman 1 pound under the weight class at 154, Huynh at 155. And Igor Zaltzman scored a 1-inch reach advantage at 72 inches opposed to at 71.
Which is funny, because you would look at their body types and think it'd be different.
I know, right? Looks like the taller fighter is Huynh. And here's Andy to break it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the next fight, an amateur lightweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Brought to you by JYM Supplements. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 1-1. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 154 pounds. From Amherst, Massachusetts, he's representing New England Submission. Let's hear it for Igor, the Warrior Zaltzman. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 1-1. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 155 pounds. From Boston, Massachusetts, he's representing Back to Basics. Make some noise for Eric Huynh. And the action begins. Our referee in charge of this fight is Tommy Santana.
I dig the shorts out of Eric Huynh.
I like them too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decipher the pattern on Eric Wynn's shorts, but I thought they were flowers. I thought they were paw prints. I didn't know what they were for a minute, but black with white design for Eric Huynh, navy blue for Eric Zaltzman.
Zaltzman in on a single here. Eric Huynh making him pay for it with some nice little pot shots here.
Good balance from Huynh on the spot.
Yeah, that was great.
Beautiful. You can tell he was prepared for that wrestling. Great hips.
But I know where to keep your weight for Eric Huynh defending this takedown here.
He's doing a good job of using the cage as a place of balance, right? If he was out in the middle, it might not be as easy.
Another little trip takedown attempt out of Zaltzman. Going for a crotch lift. Oh.
Good job getting right back to his feet with the overhook.
Yep, no hesitation on a win here. Huynh trying to frame out. Zaltzman relentless with the takedown attempts. Zoltzman digging that deep underhook to defend the double.
It's a war of inches in this clinch.
Yep.
Really, really good balance from Huynh. I mean, he's doing a good job. Nice.
Good
Great
hips
hips.
out of Huynh here. Circles to center.
It's like you taught him that frame, Hillary.
I love that frame.
What happened here?
Head clash, maybe? What happened?
With a headbutt?
Must be. Or back of the head, temple, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes it's like if the fighter's not really like signaling that there was a head clash or a low blow, why not let them fight through
Yeah,
it?
you're killing the momentum,
Yeah.
you know?
Here comes the replay of what might have been the foul.
Oh, knee to the head.
Knee to the head.
Okay,
You can't do that as an amateur.
Understandable. All right.
No point, just a warning. Probably an exchange, aim it to the body.
A lot of low kicks out of Huynh here.
Yeah, Huynh looks like he's got some serious distance management right now. He's able to kind of bounce off that lead foot out of the range of Zoltzman.
Big double out of Zoltzman.
Great hips from Huynh, though.
And he timed a knee on that entry, too. He landed a nice knee and was able to get the sprawl established. Nicely done from Eric Huynh.
And if I was Zoltzman, I'd try to maybe switch up my game plan a little bit here. He's not being successful with these takedowns. Maybe striking and setting up the takedowns at a different place.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when he's going in for these takedown attempts. He's just going for one single takedown. If he can chain it together, that's how he found success for that quick takedown he got earlier in the round.
Yes. Great hips. And he's staying active even with his back against the cage. He's hitting him whenever he can.
Huynh did a good job defending all these takedowns, but I'd like to see a little bit more priority of getting out of the clinch here and getting off the cage and taking center.
Driving.
Yeah, because when he
Don't be afraid to disengage. If you get under there and you feel like you're not getting it, disengage, go back, shoot again. He's got pretty good defense on that, right? But those punches aren't going to do anything. Try to go when you do that leg trip right away to the single on the other side. Get that ankle pick. But don't be afraid to strike with him, okay? You can strike with him. Don't waste your gas tank. If you keep him, you don't feel like getting, disengage, come back in. All right, reset. Doesn't all have to be at once, but everything's going good. Keep him up against the cage. He doesn't want that. How you feeling? Get it. Come on, let's get this round.
Sound advice from Igor Zoltzman's corner. Coaching their young, taken to the ground. You know, both of these guys pretty early in their career, but showing a lot of experience. Johnny Cupcakes threw around, showcased what you saw from the coach's corner. From your eyes, Johnny Cupcakes Campbell.
This fight has title fight written all over it right now. I just want Zoltzman a little more urgency when he's against the cage. When he gets him against the cage, he needs to just continue these takedowns. He's kind of, oh, that was a knee to the face. Maybe not. Zoltzman, now I need him to just continue trying to unbalance and move. I cannot think of his name, Huynh. And Huynh needs to continue he needs to push the face. He needs to get a little bit dirty. And when he lands strikes in these positions like right now, he needs to use that to now create a little bit of space to get an underhook and get the heck out of it.
Yeah, because that seems to be the story of the fight. You know, Huynn's getting the edge with the distance strikes, and the clinch battle ensues, and Zoltzman's able to close the distance and run away with control. So,
Man, out of that, during that commentary from Johnny Cupcakes, man, there was a lot of heavy exchanges from both guys right there. Spinning wheel kick just grazed Huynh.
And Huynh is landing good knees when he has the space to do so.
and he's timing the shot with the knee, and then going into a sprawl when the knee lands. So he's doing a great job with the timing.
Creative wizard out of Huynh here to defend this.
And Zoltzman using a lot of energy trying to go for these takedowns, and then eating those knees from Huynh is just going to keep wearing him down.
Way to stick to that underhook to not let his hips hit the ground.
I don't know how he did that.
High kick just grazed Zoltzman.
Nice jab from both of them. They both eat.
Low kick from Huynh. Igor looking a little tired here.
Yeah, Huynh was landing some good hands there, right to the sweet spot of the chin.
I think Huynh senses it.
Yep, staying busy, busy, busy. I'd like to see him sprawl that left leg back a little bit.
Zaltzman trying that single, though. He's not quitting, even though he's taking shots to the side of the head.
Can't settle here. That's off the rope. Eric with the cartwheel to top it off, man. Gets the finish. The key to victory there for Huynh, man, was just defended all these takedowns and making him pay for it.
Yeah, the sprawl was on point, and once the hips were too far away, the hammer fist added up. Zaltzman started waning on the gas tank visibly. Tommy Santana had seen enough of this amateur fight. What a fight from both of them.
Absolutely, great fight.
Here's the replay here, defending the takedowns over and over again, as I said. And just, I'd love to get a strike down on how many hammer fists was landed out of Huynh throughout the fight, man. It was non-stop, getting creative with his different defenses to defend.
And while he was defending, he was just throwing strikes no matter where he was and still keeping such good balance.
Yeah, awesome hips throughout the entire fight. Good weight distribution.
And you could tell he was prepared for that fight, and that was probably how Igor was going to come in, going for a takedown. He's done that in the past in other fights, so just being well prepared, using his game plan, very, very smart.
Absolutely, comes out of a great gym, came with a great game plan. Well done. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for these two? Keep it going. Referee Tommy Santana has called a stop to this fight at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 2. Giving you your winner by TKO, Eric Huynh.
Give it and push them away.
Eric Huynh, including the 2-in-1. Eric Huynh with the win.
You got anything coming up? Hopefully next cage fights. Oh yeah.
Igor Zaltzman, man, he also looked pretty good in there. Great takedown attempts. I think the only thing he could probably change up is maybe just chain a couple things together to finish him. But man, kid had an answer for all. Years old, Davis at 26. Huynh having the 1-inch height advantage at 5'10" to 5'9". Huynh coming in at 156 with Davis at 155. And Huynh having a 3-inch reach advantage at 71 opposed to Cam Davis at 68. And Andy will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the next fight of the night. An amateur lightweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Brought to you by Second Wind Brewery. Make sure to stop by any of our concession stands and pick up a Second Wind Brewery beer today. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 0-1. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. From Boston, Massachusetts, he's representing Back to Basics. Let's hear it for Eric Huynh. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner at 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. From Plimpton, Massachusetts, he's representing Daniel Gracie Plymouth. And tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Let's hear it for Cam Davis. When the action begins, our referee in charge of this fight is Kevin McDonald.
Let's go. What an atmosphere here. Daniel Gracie letting himself be known again.
That's a double fist bump fight right there. All right, I'm in. The blue trunks for Cam Davis, the black trunks for Eric Huynh. I apologize if you already called that out. And here we go, straight away, action brewing.
Oh, Huynh already landed a nice straight right off the bat.
Nice right hand as Huynh changed level from Cam Davis.
Nice counter right hook out of Huynh.
That looked, was that not clean?
it might have grazed the head. It looked like he was aiming for the chest while doing the plumb pull down. So definitely incidental. I don't think he intended to pull the head into the knee. It kind of just caught him as he was aiming for the chest. I've seen that happen in amateur fights plenty of times. Different rule sets for the amateur fighters as for the pros. No knees to the head. Certain submissions are not allowed to use. No elbows at amateur competition. So well handled by referee Kevin McDonald. No harm, no foul between the fighters.
I just saw a right hook to the thigh out of Huynh.
Yeah, almost fainting that takedown maybe.
Yeah, I like it. I really do. Great head position out of Cam Davis here, looking for a takedown on a single here. Reaching for the ankle, back to the knee. And Huyhn's doing a good job of just keeping him distracted, landing light shots on his face. Now he's out.
Huynh is just so technically sound in the firefight. Look at how he keeps the guard up and immediately always firing a counter, popping a jab down the pipe.
Oh, big knee by Huynh.
I'm very impressed with Huyhn's technical ability on the feet as Davis is locked around the... Oh.
Almost. He had the hands clasped, but he must not have had the leverage. Back to that underhook.
It'd probably benefit Cam to get some better head position here.
Yeah, he had that forehead and the chin over on this side. He is letting it linger a little bit on the outside now.
Here's corner asking for it. Relentless with the underhook.
Foot stumps, foot stumps.
Huyhn's getting some sneaky little knees in there. Controlling Cam's left hand is very smart. He's doing a great job of getting off the cage, defending these takedowns.
Yeah, he circled off using that overhook as a rudder and kind of based with his hand and circled out. Very nicely done from Eric Huynh, who's composed in the fire.
Huyhn's got a really nice jab. It's technically sound. He's getting his head to his back hip. It looks nice.
He's working that lead hook off it too now. Cam's being diligent with the leg kicks though. We'll see if that pays off for him. Ooh, uses the fake to go upstairs that time.
Another nice knee to the body from Huynh, and Cam trying to grind and get that single. Eating some hammer fists for his trouble.
Huynh is making Davis pay for every takedown attempt too.
Yep, if you're close to me, you're going to pay a tax.
Good knees to the body from Eric Huynh.
Yeah,
those are adding up, and you see the reaction from Cam Davis as a couple of those landed. They're very sneaky. They might not be the hardest, but it's the timing and the placement that make them effective. So, and those are the sneaky shots that are tough to see from the judges on different sides. But like right in front of us, watching those knees land right up there and seeing the wind get taken out of Cam's sails as those are hitting. Very effective strikes from Eric Huynh as the lovely Mandy gets us ready for round two.
One
okay, yeah, I think Loco shot it right now. I appreciate it though. Yeah, we picked out a couple things. He's not checking the low kicks.
He's not checking the low kicks. He needs to throw his own.
Yeah.
And he's got to stop coming straight in. He's got long arms. He's got to angle. He's got to take those angles.
And the leg kick that he did throw land. I think he needs to throw a little bit more leg kicks. He needs to check the leg kicks coming at him. But
listen to.
I think Loco's telling him that right now. So.
And I would tell him not to waste so much energy on the takedown.
Yes,
Don't get it right away.
Absolutely.
Let it go.
Absolutely.
Good advice. I like it.
So that was the corner talking. We heard all that. Oh, technology is amazing. I love the new toys that we have right now. But yeah, it sounds like they were coaching their pupil, Cam Davis, to focus on really throwing those leg kicks, as you guys were saying. Those are starting to pay dividends.
And then don't waste your energy on the takedown. You don't get it, relinquish it immediately.
I mean, sound advice, and that's a lot of that first-time fight jitters. You're going in, relying on your roots, and it's imperative to learn quickly how to breathe, stay calm, and make adjustments on the fly in the fire. So good work from the corner.
For sure. And Eric Huynh is... Oh, big exchange here.
Another knee to the body snuck in there from Eric Huynh, who's looking very crisp.
I think Huyhn's biggest advantage is here is if he keeps that jab going, defends the takedowns off the cage, and keeps that hook going, disguising it with the jab like Johnny was saying earlier. But the biggest shot that I'm seeing right now, too, is when he covers up after Cam throws up top, and he counters with a big right hook. That's been landing a couple times behind the ear of Cam, and he's holding up pretty well though.
You saw Cam.
Big Superman punch.
You saw Cam there. He went for a takedown, didn't get it, immediately relinquished it. He's really listening to his corner, you can see.
There's that right hook again.
And they come so quick, no telegraph, and in the middle of an exchange, the strikes from Huynh, that one can understand how it might be tough to catch because they're short, crisp shots with no real wind-up, but they're landing so effectively as they're coming together. Big shots like that are certainly going to help.
That's 2 for 2 for Superman punches.
Yeah, he's really in his flow right now, you can see.
Oh, now he can feint it and go another route. That's nice.
Those big shots are starting to punctuate the visual of coming away with the win.
I think Cam might have to be first here. He's starting it off with a jab because you know what? You can't let Huynh get going. Once he's going, he's so technical that he won't be stopped.
Well, Cam is showing his toughness right there. You know his game because he's starting to get picked apart, but there's no deterrence from his face whatsoever. He's still trying to close that distance, and he's still heeding the advice of his corner, trying to break off. It's just the skill set of Huynh is proving a lot right now. His jab is on point. The right hand's looking nice.
Davis has shown that his right hand is definitely dangerous. If he could fake that right and then re-throw it, I feel like it would have even more success because Huynh's able to see it a little bit, cover up, and eat it. But if Davis could make him defend and then when he reopens, throw it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's something just adding on to the combination instead of relying on that one big shot.
That was a right hand by Huynh right there that definitely did some damage.
You know, with all the takedown attempts that Davis had, I wouldn't mind seeing a feinted takedown as well to get the guard lower. As Huynh's teeing off on Davis.
Big shots off that liver kick. And great stoppage from Kevin McDonald. Eric Huynh looks like he was hesitating on the stoppage. Just a classy kid right there. Cam Davis giving it everything he had. Nothing but heart and grit and will from him. But the liver kick with the hands to follow from Eric Huynh. Getting the finish, and look at the back-to-basics team. Ecstatic for their fighter who has battled so hard for that first win. And Cam Davis doesn't have anything to hang his head on. For a first fight coming with get that experienced, a lot to show for it. Can't wait to see what's next for this young pupil as well.
Absolutely fantastic fight.
Yes, sir, man. Cam Davis, like you said, tough as they come. First fight, you know, you've seen people cower down from a lot less. They're off from a lot less. And Cam Davis stood in there, taking the Huyhn's best shots until it was too much. And, you know, Huynh was just relentless with his technical prowess, man. He had really sound technicals, stand up on the feet, putting together combinations, starting it off with a jab, mixing up his technical attacks, and great performance out of Huynh.
He really gave Davis a lot to think about, and at some point it's just having too much on your plate. You can't be defending everything always. Huynh gets the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for these two? What a fight! Referee Kevin McDonald has called a stop to this fight at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2, giving you your winner by TKO, Eric Huynh.
Eric Huyhn's a problem, man. I'm telling you, that was some crazy stand-up at the amateur level. He mixed up all his attacks. Like Johnny said, man, he got into his flow state in that second round. He was just letting everything go, and it was basically all landing.